Alright, so I've been off this channel for a little bit. I've been grinding on my TikTok, bro, and it's actually really been paying off. I've been starting to get like brand deals, things like that here and there. The reason I didn't post on YouTube for like a while, just stopped posting consistently, is I started getting into my head a lot about what kind of content should I post? What should I be talking about? And then I realized I already had the content. I just stopped. Like the content was me. The content was me showing up on camera and just sharing what I'm going through. But for a while it started to get confusing because I was like, dude, with YouTube it takes so long to make money. So maybe I should just focus on just posting fitness content. And then that's where I was like, wow, I don't even know where to start with posting fitness content because this is what I was used to. This is what I did. Like this is what I got good at. I got good at talking to you. It's not even talking to a camera anymore. I'm talking to you like you were my brother. And the way I see it, you are. Because I remember when I first started this channel, my goal was to help people. My goal was I had seen how much I had improved in my life by watching somebody come on and share their life stories, their lessons, the things they were learning in books, seminars, stories. And I took all of that and I used it to improve my life. And then I was like, dude, for whatever reason, like maybe I'm just not meant to come on here and talk to the camera. Like maybe it's just not for me because it was growing so slowly. But I always remember this quote that said, be not afraid of growing slowly. Be only afraid of not growing at all. And it was in those moments when I wasn't growing that I started to question and doubt this whole process. Like, is it even worth it? And of course it's worth it. It's always been worth it. For me, like making these videos for you was never about the money. Never. And that's why when I started, I was like, dude, I can see myself doing this for the rest of my life. Because if it actually helps people, then who am I to say that it's about anything else? Like, of course, I want to make this my full-time thing. Of course, online income is what I've been striving for. Of course, I do want to make money. And of course, I will be promoting certain things that are going to bring money to me. Like if a business contacts me and I find that I align with them, I might promote it. Or I might promote my own product. But it was always about coming here and sharing my lessons. And I always felt like people never understood that. Like that was my initial mission. And I didn't get much success off of it. I got 1,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel doing it for like 3 years straight. And then all of a sudden I came to Kenya and I started posting TikTok videos every single day. And within literally 3 months, I got to 10,000 followers on TikTok. So I was like, okay, then this wasn't a waste because the videos that did the best were really the ones where I came and I just talked to you. But I would just talk about whatever story was happening, whatever thing I was happening to try while I was in Kenya. And then I realized I could do it well with whatever I do, but I have to be able to see that I can do it long term. And that's what I wish for you too, is that whenever you start something, whenever you start something, make sure that there's long-term potential for you. Like, make sure it's something you can see yourself doing 5 to 10 years down the line. Seriously, that's so important because most people get into something and they're like, this is the new gold rush. And they can't even last a year. They start going to the gym, they can't even last 2 months. It's like, bro, where are you gonna get in life if you can't actually follow through, if you can't stick with it? Consistency is the cornerstone of achievement. It's literally the foundation. Without consistency, you have nothing. So you have to be able to be consistent over a long period of time. And that's why I started doing this, because when I looked at all of the business models, and I tried a lot of them. I tried drop shipping. I tried online high ticket sales, which I'll probably even end up getting back into. Just the cash flow is nice. Literally, I have a job interview, like 2 of them this week for that. But those are just things that I'm using to fuel this. It's not like my forever plan. But like I said, I tried a lot of different things, and the reason I stuck with this one is because I could see myself doing it for a long time. It was never about the fame for me or the money. It was just that it had long-term potential. And when I look at some of the people that have been in the space the longest, it always works out. So what I wish for you is that you just stay in the game, bro. Whatever game you're playing, make sure you choose the right game to play, a game that has a potential for a massive reward at the end, and then stick with it, even when it gets hard. Because a lot of people just look at the upside of something. They just look at, okay, well, if I do dropshipping, I can make $20,000 a month and I can work from anywhere. But have you looked at all of the downsides? Because that's what's gonna stop you from getting to the goal. Can you handle the downsides? Like, I know the downsides of this game that I'm playing very well. I've even thought about what I would do if I became too famous. Like, I've considered a lot of things, and I don't really want massive fame. I think a level 3 or level 4 out of 10 celebrity is like the best life that you can actually have, where a good amount of people know you, but not everybody knows you. I wouldn't want to be a celebrity that lives in Hollywood like a movie star, bro. Too many people have seen you in too many different places. You literally can't escape this world. You have to be on Elon Musk's spaceship to actually escape the fame. And like for me, I've thought about it. After like maybe a million on TikTok, anywhere between 250 to 500,000 on YouTube, bro, I'm good. At that point, I would just focus on the cash flow, focus on diversifying my business, focus on doing different things after that. Because it's good to be known, but to be too well known, how could that ever be a good thing? Like people coming up to you while you're eating to ask you if they can take a picture. No, thank you. So while I've been out here, I've actually achieved a small amount of notoriety. There will be weeks where I'll go out into the city and, bro, every single day somebody comes up to me and recognizes me. It's like the weirdest thing because, you know, you start off as basically being somebody that nobody knows, and then all of a sudden now people know you. It's weird. You have to understand people's energy so much more. You have to be more skeptical of people because they might just want to associate with you because of X, Y, and Z. So if you're playing the same game as me, just watch out because wherever there's prey, wherever there's gold, there's always vultures circling around. Literally, wherever there's something good, there's gonna be people trying to take advantage of that. So focus on yourself, developing yourself, being the kind of person that you set out to be. You know, there's not actually a lot of people really improving their lives on a regular basis. Like, I ask so many people, do you read books? Dude, literally 99 out of 100 people will either say no or they like kind of read but not really. It's like, I read every single day. And I'm not saying that to boast, I'm saying that because you're on the same path as me. Do you know how far you're gonna be within 5 to 10 years? Oh, bro. Because I started this when I was at my lowest point in my life. I had just gotten an OUI. I literally used to use drugs every day. Xanax, weed, drinking multiple times a day, Percocet, everything I could get my hands on. I would use it to just get through the day because the day was hard enough to get through. But I was even making it harder on myself, and that's when I started this journey. At the lowest point, you could literally be a drug addict. And now look at me. I'm not even perfect. I have flaws on flaws that I'm working to work on every single day. So even like, bro, lust sometimes can be out of control, and I work to rein it in. But I'm honest, and I want the same thing for you. The level of improvement that I've seen in my life, and it just continues every single year, even after a bad year. Last year was not a great year for me. Like, it felt like I was stuck in a lot of different ruts over and over. It'd be like a 2-month rut, get out of it, and then come back to another month rut. And it was my perspective. I didn't have enough gratitude. I didn't thank God for the things that He was doing for me. I would just look at my life and be like, this is not where I want it to be. Not realizing it was better than most people's lives already. Like, and that's not to say that other people's lives aren't good, but it's relative. It's relative to other people. Like, I come to Kenya, where I am now, and I see how people live sometimes, and I'm like, bro, how could I ever complain? I literally can't. But I found self-improvement, and I wish the same thing for you. That you not only find it, but that you continue for the rest of your life doing this, working on yourself. Don't wish it was easier. Wish you were better. Peace.